The charges against a man who Fairfax County Police had called a sexual predator, well, they've been dropped. 20-year-old Hindin had been accused of sexually assaulting women across the Commonwealth.
Yeah, tonight our Matthew Torres is live at the Fairfax County Courthouse with a closer look at how this case got tossed. Matthew.
Well, Zoe, the judge sided with the defense, questioning what we saw in court today and determining there was not enough evidence to move this case to trial, saying based on what we heard from the testimonies that there's just not enough information that directly ties the suspect to the victim, essentially dropping Hindin's charges of sexual battery and abduction with intent to defile. Police accused 20-year-old Hindin of grabbing a 23-year-old woman from behind and touching her intimate parts in a Chantilly neighborhood in July. This became a big deal because investigators believe he's tied to other cases across Northern Virginia. And this afternoon, that same woman testified how she was with her brother and mother outside a family friend's house when someone approached her, saying, quote, "I was paralyzed. My only reaction was to scream and not let go of my brother's stroller. I was scared." She added, saying, "The other hand tried to grab me and I screamed. I didn't know what his intentions were." That woman says she only saw a glimpse of her attacker, who she described as wearing mask and gray clothes, when he ran away after she screamed. But on the stand, we never heard the Commonwealth ask her to identify Din as the suspect. We also heard part of his interrogation video with a detective where he admitted to having compulsions, following and slapping the victim in the rear. The defense accused the detective, though, on the stand for failing to do the bare minimum by not asking Din to describe the woman he was talking about, arguing based on the victim's testimony that he, quote, attempted to detain her and how fast it all happened, there was no case. Here's reaction from Din's family member grateful for this public defender. Now, you didn't hear it from there, but this family said that he wanted to thank this woman, this public defender, and that he was scared about what was going to happen and that she did everything that she was supposed to do. The family seemed just as stunned for those in the courtroom that this case was essentially dropped. Now, keep in mind, Din, for now, will be staying in jail. There are other pending charges against him, including the recent one in Prince William County, where this week there is supposed to be some sort of hearing for aggravated sexual battery of someone under 13 years old. And also keep in mind, when he was first arrested, he was already out on probation for a conviction out in Henrico County for a similar case down there last year. But for now, reporting live in Fairfax, Matthew Torres, WUSA 9.
Din's family is not the only one stunned. I think a lot of us are shaking our heads after hearing what occurred there in court.